So I think we were, Michael. I think we were just doing raiding and stuff last time. We kind of figured out how to do that. So I'm going to try and make peace with these people. I might have to go back and take some more territory so that they'll make peace with me. But then when that's done, then I'll make peace with them, and then you can have a turn.
Sounds good.
Are you good if I unpause?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. I just my army needs to replenish its food, basically.
Yeah, get that strength back.
Yeah.
Hey, stability increase.
Do I want to... I have an unused trade route. I wonder if there's any... Was it wood or leather with the 2 that gave me a bonus? For the... I think it might have been...
Dream and happiness? Or...
No, for like the spearman or whatever it was.
I believe wood... I think both did. I think leather gives defense, wood gives offense.
Oh, I don't even... there's nowhere I can import them from anywhere. Which is kind of strange. You'd think there'd be more wood out there, but... Yeah, so leather's defense and wood is attack. But yeah, well, okay, that's what I was doing. I was looking at what else I can import. What there are is vegetables, livestock, fish, grain. One of those. If I already have 2 fish, what is livestock?
Wait, you have fish? I need fish.
I have 2 fish in my capital. Oh yeah, are you gonna invade me now?
The ultimate backstab for the fish.
No one would ever have seen it coming.
No, that's the end state actually. Once we're in Stellaris, I'll just like you'll have a fish planet and I'll backstab you for it.
And you will get a mod that adds fish just so that, or
you
you will, and you'll sneak it into the thing. I won't even notice, and then I'll be like, what?
It'll be a new Casus Belli. Conquer fish resources.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
It's the long game. You know, literally entire eras of the world.
The longest game.
From sticks and stones, you know, lasers and space.
Yeah. So I've been trying. Well, I kind of gave up for a bit because I got really busy with school. But so Basil and I in our grand campaign, we got up. We played Victoria 2 up till about I think like 1904 or something. Because we knew the First World War in our world kind of broke out, or was going to break out pretty soon, right? So that's when we converted it to the Great War mod. And then we got up to like 40, we're at like 48 or 49 in there. Or no, actually, sorry, we're at 43 still. And anyway, so we're like, oh, we should convert it to the Cold War mod. So that's why I was trying to convert the game. By converting, I mean taking like the starting, 1 second. Like taking the starting scenario from the Cold War mod and just editing it. Well, I actually made it save. It's easier to edit the save, right? I didn't really want to edit the mod much. But I ran into a crash. I just can't figure it out. It doesn't show up any of the errors. This is really bothering me because I really want to play it. And because the Cold War, I've been playing it on its own because it's actually looks like it's a lot of fun. But yeah, so hopefully by the point we get there, I'll be able to do that conversion because something like that, and then, but that's a long time in the future, right? Ooh, who are these? These the people we're at war with? No, that's not. Who are we? I should double check who we're at war with. Just culture.
I think it's Morinia.
Yeah, I'm just making sure there's not anyone else. Where's diplomacy? And also Caletia. Okay.
Yeah.
Morinia
keeps asking for military access, and I keep saying no. It's like, how about no?
Okay, my food supply's almost up.
That is good.
Oh no, it is. Okay, so let's load them on. Running. No, that's not. Huh. For some reason I thought I couldn't take all of them originally, but this time I could. Okay, so the question is, okay, I guess I'll go for their capital.
I wonder if so Urbonia down there is if we were to like blockade the river passages, could they move their land troops across, or would they not be able to get across?
That's a good question. I feel like
Because
it should block it. Like
yeah,
realistically, it should.
like since they have one military attack, we've got zero. But they have 3 ships. So if we were able to blockade the river and just constantly be able to send our guys over and hopefully
Yeah,
outnumber them,
like
we
it
might be able to
should.
beat
It
them. But
should work that way.
as I kind of want to push them across the river at some point, but
Yeah. Oh, you mean like an actual war kind of thing too?
yeah.
Yeah, that should work that way. Um,
They do have allies. Hmm.
yeah. Oh, you
Again, though, if you
yeah.
could blockade those river, like that would be amazing. But I'm not sure if that's how that works.
Um. Yeah, that is a good question. How? Well, we'll figure that out eventually.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if it works that way. Oh, 15. Let's see if.
So anyway, I can start.
Okay, white
increasing my
piece. There we go.
growth.
Okay, you want to do a raid next?
Yeah, I'm just not sure. I think we were looking at Cornwall, right? That big city there.
Oh yeah, Cornwall, or down the coast. You're also looking at, or down the river, the Rhine. There, you're
Oh
talking.
yeah, there's that little guy's.
Triple, whatever you want to try. I'm going either way. Just let me. I'm gonna go send my troops down for a bit, but then
Yeah, no problem.
just I don't know. It makes sense in the back, but then whenever you're ready after that to go, we can go.
Yeah. Yeah, because those guys are currently in a war.
Oh, if they're in a war, that's probably helpful.
Yeah. Also defensive league with one of the people they're currently fighting.
Who are? Oh, these mercenaries. The black, that black
yeah,
flag.
see.
Wait, barbarians? Is that a? Those aren't
That's-
mercenaries. That looks
No,
like
those are yeah, I guess barbarian horde or something.
they've been paid by Lombardia. Maybe they got paid off by Lombardia. I don't know. It's a good question. We'll keep an eye on that.
Hey, apparently, there's some skepping mercenaries up there.
Oh, nice. Oh, like the
Yeah.
yellow one there. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Just let me know when you wanna. When can I raise them again? I can raise them.
Yeah.
Why can't I? Oh, until 504, till May. So I can go to war. Well, I can raise them again in May.
I'm not happy that population output is not great. Just mainly due to the dominant culture
In which thing?
in any of my territories.
Oh
When
yeah.
you click on them, it goes population output, and at the top right of the little one box, and it's like a little. What's this symbol? Like looks like a little wooden box with something down below it. I was like minus.
Oh, I see.
34.
Yeah. Base. Well, so our base is low, and my base is minus 30.
Yeah.
Dominant
That's
culture is
another
not
minus 30 for me
integrated.
for the dominant culture one. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the downside of migrating.
Yeah, though you think that would help. Maybe though. Let me see.
What if it's time to like raise a bunch of places up and just kind of
Well,
do all that.
you could do that if you wanted to expand a bit further too.
True.
Like if you wanted to do that as a way to expand, that would make sense. I could do that too,
Mm-hmm.
going up the coast. Oh yeah, what other regions? So up till there. I think, did I put them on integration, like the focus? Try to remember. Every province here. No, government policy. We're gonna go cultural assimilation as our main goal. Anyway, yeah, so I can raise my levies whenever you are
Yeah.
ready to go. I'm just trying to see if it's worth me trying to.
Oh, what's
Actually,
this? I keep pausing for a second.
yeah,
Just had a bunch of envoys
probably want to buy
import
some.
wood from what place is that? Just area 26, 26.
Just let me know when you're good. When you're.
Yeah. Should be good to go.
Okay. Cloth. Oh yeah. Interesting. So, um, just because it says zero places to import a thing from, it means
Mm.
it doesn't mean there's no one selling it. It just means like there's no one that's selling it that right now will want to sell it to you. So there's one
Yeah.
that only is like -3 because of like our relationship. So I'm gonna try to improve our opinion and import some cloth here. Why is maybe it has some opinion. Maybe this one. Why did it not? Oh, it's cancel. I see. There we go. Okay. So it is a time thing. I wasn't sure it was like a one-time gift thing. It looked like it was like how someone's in like CK you can improve relations just by it's like the gift is
Yeah.
automatic, but other ones it's not. It seemed like it was the automatic one, but it wasn't. So that makes more sense. So would you know where you want to rate? Like, have you decided which one?
Um. No, not yet. I'm just kind of doing a couple of recruitment drives, getting some more population. I want to get my areas growing a bit better.
Yeah. Fair.
Um. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Um. I feel like since we do have the naval power, I feel like we should leverage that as best we can.
That is true. That does make a lot of sense.
Like, since we've got ships that can hopefully deal, like, what is this? Wait, can you pause it? I just got 2 pop-ups.
You go. Are you not able to pause it?
I don't know.
Feel free to try and not try. You should be able to.
Is that just hitting the little thing up the top
Yeah, you
right?
can just click. Yeah.
is this? Okay, there we go. I'm gonna try to hit the button, see if it does it.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, just pause it
Okay,
whenever.
nice.
Like, don't worry about.
Okay.
If you need to pause it, just pause it. The only thing I'd say is if you do pause it, give me a heads up before you unpause it, and I'll do the same.
Sounds good.
But pause it whenever, yeah. No worries. Okay.
Looks like Urbonia wasn't happy that I let some of their tribesmen in.
They never are. They really never
I know,
are.
right? I mean, hey, it's not their decision. Like, it's not my decision. Those guys decided to leave.
It's kind of true. Yeah, we'll settle. Rattle. Portwood. Yeah, let's do that. I was about to say that it looked like you, like I was like, where do you get an army of 6,500? Like, what's going on?
That's the recruitment drive. I just kind of want. I raised the one province, ran around, and grabbed a bunch of you guys. I just really want to get my capital at least have more.
Yeah.
The other ones. How do I split them up again?
So on the unit panel, it's like split in half or create new unit. That's just how you do it. Like when you select the army. I don't have my troops raised right now, but it's on the, I think on the left side of the.
Oh, seen. Okay.
Oh yeah, we were also saving up for cities. I think it's what.
Yeah.
What we were doing.
Well, I think I started building mine. I think.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. How much did it cost again?
I think it was like 350.
Yeah, 350. That's not bad. I'm at 140, 144.
There you go, nice big population boost for my capital.
Nice.
Now the population output's only -3. So dominant culture is better.
Oh yeah, because they'll would have become like.
Yeah. I'd love to get that into the plus though, but that base really is nasty.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Commerce income, one use trader.
Also, where is it? What's this? Who's this? And why are you doing something? Why is this guy being angry?
Because he can.
Well. We could, well, actually, that's a city with a fort there. I was just looking for places to raid. Wait, what's this? Ooh, another military tradition.
I don't even know if I've got one yet at all. Like, what are you doing that's giving you tradition?
I think trading with Rome.
Oh, okay, I got the one. Yeah, I got the one. Trading with Rome. Actually, that's true. Yeah, I just got a bit of an advance. I'm starting to sell some of my, or no, sorry, it's actually from the one I bought. Anyway, I got a boost from trade myself just now.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether to go the Baltic and get spearman defense, or like go Germanic, get archer efficiency and forts and stuff.
What gets what when you raise your troops? What do you get more of? Like, I don't think we have archers yet, right?
Let me check. In Memento.
So
military.
I don't get. I get
Minis.
spearman light,
Yeah, I get mainly
heavy
spearmen and
cavalry.
stuff. Yeah.
But the fort thing,
So,
I took the Germanic fort first myself.
yeah, actually, that mythical figures when active, a national tribesman output 10%. That'd be
Yeah,
pretty good. I really just want to get the growth going.
yeah.
So I think that that'll be needed just because I was looking at the population of like the rivals, and Urboni has got like 94. That's quite a bit more than I do.
You have
Like all those
94.
people down
They
there.
have 94. What do you have?
People.
Yeah, like
I've
population.
got like 65. I've got 63. So combined we're pretty good, but like
I'm trying to remember where it
compared to most
says.
of the local
Okay, yeah, I'm at
tribes,
like 61, I think.
yeah. Well, when you go to the diplomacy, you can click on yourself and
Oh right,
see
yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm looking
number
in
of
the
pups.
nation overview myself, but I'm that
Ah,
I had to add it up in that sense myself. So yeah, let me look at diplomacy. Why am I blanking on which one? Oh, diplomacy. Yeah,
near the bottom, little
yeah,
dove.
yeah. I got it. Yeah, 63.
Yeah.
29 Anglian, 14 Teutonian, 10 Angvaonic, 4 Menapian, 3 Erminonic, and 1 Meridian. Interesting. I am curious in terms of. So now that we're having like cultures, because I captured people that were cultures that weren't even Germanic. I'm
Yeah.
curious if that has an effect on which pops get promoted. Like, will my Germanic ones get promoted kind of earlier because they're happier? Like, I'm just curious. I wonder how that works.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense, but yeah.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Apparently, I promised this guy like an office or something, and he's
Huh.
upset that I am not giving it to him. I don't know
Hmm.
if I have an office to spare.
I'm sure there's one that some family that is some person that isn't of any family.
Yeah. Let me see. Government. You look expendable. All right. What's the name of this guy? I think it's that guy. I'm just judging off the picture. I don't know if that's actually the guy.
Yeah, the cultural assimilation, like the province focus, is actually like huge. Like it's +1, which would be like .1 before, and now it's like +1 plus the .1 kind of thing.
Where? Oh, is that the from the region
Yeah, the
focus?
governor policy. Sorry. Yeah,
Ooh,
for each
I'm gonna
province.
actually switch to that as well then.
Yeah.
Though I
Yeah.
mean, the money I'm getting is pretty good. I'm already at 97 again.
You're at what? Oh, like
99 gold, 99
Oh,
monies.
nice. Yeah.
I'm gaining +2.
Oh man.
Oof, somebody died.
I think it's mostly my navy and my forts that are taking me down. That's okay.
Yeah. Okay, family needs place. Uh, which family was it? The David's family. There we go. Gotta keep all the powerful people happy.
Pops do like to move around.
That they do.
Interesting.
Other omen.
So, I decided to go back just to look. I don't think I'm going to do it again, but the populations that grow back in the territories we left in, like in Sweden, the Sweden area.
Hmm.
So it looks like some of the new, like the population, obviously, eventually they come back. Looks like some of it's based on the cultures that are still in the area and not just. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe they were Anglian in the areas that I
Well,
was.
I see what you mean, because
Yeah.
there's a place that's Saxonian, and yet the person that's there back is Twistic.
Yeah. So I think it's based on like it's like the remnants of our families that didn't want to come
Yeah,
over.
and some from the other ones that are like migrating as with the migration
Yeah,
mechanic, not being spawned in.
that is true.
It's like how we have people shifting everywhere.
Do I want to import cloth?
Yeah, my outer provinces are migrating fast, like pretty fast into the other place. Not happy about that. Hmm. Yeah, I've got a lot of something something yeah, you know, the other people's like can't
Ingavonic?
Ingavonic, is that
I think so, yeah.
okay? Got a lot of them in my far western territories that are constantly moving west. Yeah, literally all of them are moving west. Like the guys from Flawa are moving to uh Badarhunjao, then down to Thragas, which is in the other person's territory. So I have to keep manually moving them back.
I just realized something. So I just started importing cloth, and I thought that would lower my income, but it actually raises it. You actually get more, but I guess it's because you're not actually paying for it. Your people are, and you just get part of like the tax or whatever. So I just thought that was interesting. My income, but
So
like when you use a trade route, obviously when you're selling something, like you make money. But when you're importing something, it's not coming from your treasury. It's not deducting from your treasury. It's actually giving you more money coming in.
oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah,
Well, I guess it makes sense because a trade route goes both ways generally, and like, you
yeah,
know,
yeah. And
other
I think the
stuff
thing
can
is,
come in
it's
as
like
well.
you're able to get.
It's
It's
giving
like
the access to the people.
yeah, increased commerce that just comes from trading. I thought that was I
That's
expected
pretty
to
cool.
see it go down, and in fact, it went up. So
I might actually do some of that then. Let's see. What am I in need of? Parthian hordes. Oh.
yeah, that's not good. Oh, that's not good.
Nice. I'm starting to import iron from Icenia. Where is Icenia? But that gives
Well, that's like in East Anglia, isn't it? That's like
yeah,
the. Well, they look like they're
oh yeah, it's
captured.
those
Well, it's
guys.
a province,
Oh,
yeah. That was like
yeah.
Boudica and stuff, but it looks like they just got taken over by Camel and Dunham, like London. Population.
My family's scorned yet I don't have enough spots to put any or enough people to put anything. There we go. Ah, there we go. Just promoted somebody. Yeah, so importing iron gives +2 local tax.
Oh wow,
That's pretty good.
that is really good.
I'm not sure. Well, that's local, I guess, but I guess it is my main province. So,
Yeah,
and
iron.
now I'm
Yeah.
gaining 2.64 like treasury increase every time.
Should try to.
I guess I don't have a ton of upkeep, so that's good. I don't really have many forts. I'm gonna look into actually building more buildings in my capital now.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, now that you have a city, you can do that, right?
Does it have ability to have multiple
Yeah,
buildings
yeah,
now?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. How do you get more trade routes? That's what I wonder. Results: local based trade routes. Okay, so port goes from. So port is 0.25. trading. I should have tell. So obviously I'm using in my capital. I'm using two trade routes, but it looks like they're actually so port. It looks like it gives you a quarter of a trade route. I don't see where it says what your total. So am I at like 2 of 2.5, or 2 of 2.25? Like I'm curious where that is.
Yeah.
Types of business sections. Infrastructure spending. Population. No. Oh, local import rates. I can entice business investments by spending 80 political power and 20 gold. I'm going to do that because I can try to get iron myself and add a bunch. No, get my income better.
Also, marketplaces, local-based trade routes. It gives it that as well. Also, civilization level, assimilation speed.
Marketplace. I don't think I can build. I think you need to see to build that because I don't see it for mine, which
Yeah,
makes sense. Like I'm not complaining.
true.
Let me say.
Yeah, but it says, yeah, it's like +2 local civilization, plus 2.50 pop assimilation, and then local-based trade routes, 0.20, and then another local-based trade routes +7. That okay? It's
Nice.
got 2, but yeah, that's pretty cool.
Good to
We'll
know.
see once it's done building what happens. Wonder. Oh, civilization value. That's interesting. Where do I see how long it's gonna be until it's built? Oh, it's right there. I am blind.
What are you looking at? Where?
Oh, I was just looking to see where I could see how long until the marketplace is done.
Oh.
Meanwhile, there's that little thing on the map with the green bar
Right.
that fills up.
Well, Skills is
So,
he's getting old. He's gonna die soon.
oh, my guys, I've gone through a couple guys already. Much sad.
Yeah.
Currently at Tietwa, Skeffing.
Nice.
Parents was Bedwig, whose parent was Koala, who was Angul, then it was Skeff.
Yeah.
Where is this, like, am I building more ships or am I just passively getting ships here? So I had 7, don't think I queued any.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't even see your ship, so.
Wait. Oh, it's a disloyal leader who's building up his own fleet,
Oh.
it looks like.
Handy.
I would do it.
That's his money, so like.
I mean, I hope so.
He'll probably go fight pirates too. So.
Oh, he must have stolen my navy.
Yeah.
That's, oh wow.
Well,
Not
that's
happy about
probably
that.
okay. Ah, another
Guess
military.
that's what I get for parking my boats in his port. A marketplace has been built. Now,
Sure, I'll sell amber.
stability is going back up again. Not that it was ever really low.
Hmm. The only place that has iron, I'm negative 13. But actually, I can improve. Right.
I've just started a scheme against you to make friends.
Oh.
What are you gonna do?
I all I could say was okay.
Ah, well, Is there a way I can like give you some money?
Claim instance. No.
Hey.
I'm down for a good feast. Our Vernia is getting big. I bet they'll fight Rome one day.
Oh, look at Carthage down there.
Yeah, Carthage is being Carthage.
Yes. It's one day they will get elephants through the mountains.
That they will, that they will. Where did you see that it said that, say, like iron will give you the like the +2 tax or whatever? Where did it say that?
It was when I hovered over the iron name.
The name?
Yeah, then
Oh,
like
I
over
see.
the icon.
2%. Yeah.
Yeah. And then like the surplus, I think, is heavy infantry defense or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I see. Yeah. Oh, the game's starting.
Nice.
It started the O'Reilly line. That's good. I like that. No tyranny, no war exhaustion. Did you want to start raiding someone soon?
Well, now that I lost my boats, I'm a bit more
Oh,
cautious.
well, I'm still like I'll definitely if we're
Yeah,
at
you got
war
your.
with the same, if like we're at war together, I'll be able to fight for sure. But I guess you need them to like
Well, I
go
mean,
overseas, right?
yeah. Um. You know what? Just for to figure things out, let's go to war with Trabakia once I get some boats made to
Sure.
transport my troops.
Sounds like a plan.
There we go. Just get a couple boats going.
Well, Matthew's
Since
line's
they're already at
buzzing.
war. What was that?
The Matthew line is buzzing.
Nice. Did you see Nice's goal?
Yeah, that was
That was
nice.
pretty spectacular.
And then Bunting, I think, was almost
Yeah.
very similar. Just he like walked it around the goalie.
Well, I figured
around
that it seems like,
Bobrovsky.
all goalies have different weaknesses, and it seems like this goalie's isn't great up close in his face.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like with
Bobrovsky. He's like
Vasilevsky.
34, 35. Yeah, but
Yeah.
Vasilevsky's great.
With Vasilevsky, they needed to like get tips or fire it from
Yeah.
a distance and hope it deflects. With this guy, it seems more so you got to get up in his face and straight across
Yeah.
type thing.
Yeah, like those point shots. Dude, did you hear the thing about where they're talking about old coaches? Vasilevsky was saying like when he was coach. I get who's he coaching now? Somewhere in the West, I think. Anyway, he's saying that when they had him, they realized like look at the stats that he was not great at point shots, and everyone's like, "Why would you say that?" Like giving away the secrets. I know you don't work for them anymore. It was hilarious, actually. It was kind of true though. I guess he came on like his. I can't remember who he coaches now, but I guess like they brought him on as a commentator or on one of like the panels, and
It
they're
seems like they got like a guest coach or something.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And like you're still coaching, dude. Like, I thought it was pretty funny. It was a valid point. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean, it'd be different if like you were not coaching anymore or whatever. But yeah,
Yeah, you
a
don't
few.
go giving away his trade secrets like that.
Yeah, a few belongs to the gods. Yeah, stability. Thank you. Lafferty's back in. Nice. I like it.
Nice.
I guess that means Aston Reese is probably out. So Chari's definitely still in. Oh, yes. Kerfoot on a rebound. Let's go.
Got a goal?
Yeah,
Nice.
that was a good play around the net. Rebound bounced out to Kerf there, and he buried it. Absolutely buried it.
Nice.
I like Kerfoot.
Yeah,
I think he's very useful. Like the whole everyone's like, oh, trade him for the salary, and like I get it. Like maybe he's like slightly overpaid. Um, but like he's just so versatile, right? Okay, let's see. Shen takes a shot, bounces, Camp jams it out, rebound to Kerfoot who buries it. So I don't know if Shen's gonna get an assist on that. Oh, I love Luke Shen so much. It feels so appropriate that it's him and Riley as our like a top defense pair. Because like we drafted him to do that, right? And then
Yeah.
now there's the two of them, like I mean, he had to obviously Shen probably like he wouldn't be where he is if he hadn't have gone through what he did and stuff like that. So that's fine that way, but it just feels right, it just feels like it's the way it should be.
Yeah. I mean, Shen is doing pretty good. Like,
Yeah.
having that physical presence also.
Oh yeah, he is like
Just,
there's so many little things and I don't know, just taking the body and
yeah,
play.
just like
Yeah.
basically being, it's like basically just sending the message to the other team that, hey, you can't just bully our guys
Yeah,
around.
there was I can't remember who's saying it. I was listening over the last series. I listened to a decent amount of like the podcast, people talking about stuff, and they made the point where quite regularly. I think it might have been Kipper and Bourne, which I'd highly recommend if you're interested. Like, well, they I think they do a show pretty much every day. It's Nick Kiprios and Jason Bourne. Jason, yeah. Anyway, they made the point that like if the Leafs hadn't stood up for themselves in the first couple of games, like even after that Riley hit, then Tampa Bay probably would have been a lot more aggressive with them the rest of the series and tried to use that to their advantage. But the fact that they stood up for themselves and didn't back down, it kept it more like later on in the series, kept it more to hockey. And I thought that was
Yeah.
a really interesting point, and it makes sense. It shows you can't push them around. Like they're not going to be intimidated by it, right? So, and that's what is different. That is what is different this year to them relative to
They're
other
not.
years.
They're just
Yeah.
not backing down.
Yeah.
Which is great. We love to see.
And it makes sense when you look at the people they brought in O'Reilly, they brought in Achari, they brought in Shen, they brought in McCabe, and even like Lafferty. Like literally all of those guys play hard and aren't intimidated. So.
Exactly. We're just able to, do what needs to be done.
Yeah, they just get it done, right? And they play physical, and like the only person they brought in that wasn't overly over the top physical is Gustafsson. That I'm aware of. I just haven't seen him play enough. But yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good.
All right, first boats is done.
How many
once
do you
the
want
other
to?
ones are done.
Yeah, how many do you?
I'm not sure how many I'm gonna need.
Like, I don't know.
One
Is there like a capacity for it? Is it like they can contain so many? Pretty neat. Like, I don't know if it's like you literally need like one for each unit or.
I'm just doing a quick test by sending out one boat. Okay, one boat is too small for 2,000
Okay,
guys.
so it'll be.
Yeah, I need a couple then.
1,000 maybe each. Divide up your army.
Something like
Divide
that,
your
yeah.
army into 1,000 and see if 1,000 you can put 1,000 on this one.
Smart. Let's see.
Okay, so 500 does.
Yep. So 1,000 can.
Make sure that they both get on though, because it could just be
Yep.
because you sent them separate. Okay, cool. So it's 1,000 per ship,
Oh no, wait.
or did it stop moving?
No, yeah, it was only 500.
Okay, so
I've
500.
got
So like
2,000 here.
one like cohort or whatever they call it per ship. So
Yeah.
however many you want to take. Did you want when we go? Like, do you want me to raise mine too, just so we have 2 armies there? Like, I won't. I don't mind.
Sure. Yeah. Well, also I want to see if the whole bridge blockading thing.
Oh
See if
yeah,
that'll do it.
that's fine.
Whatever. We'll just see how it goes. But basically, if this is correct, I'm gonna need maybe 5 ships. Is that correct?
For 5 cohort? Yeah, if you had
Yeah.
2,500, that'd be 5. Yeah.
All right, perfect. That's the amount I actually queued. That works.
Handy, 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 handy. O'Reilly got another assist on that, I guess.
Nice.
I guess. Yeah, you got assist tonight. But Luke, okay, so it must have been. So Riley passed it to Shen. Shen took the shot. Kemp must not have got a stick on it, and then tripping penalty for Florida against Florida. Sweet, and then Kerfoot. Oh, so Riley, Shen, Kerfoot. Sweet.
Mhm.
That was a pretty obvious trip too, so there's no complaining about that.
I see you're expanding north still pretty good.
Yeah, so both of them were where they suggested it. I don't know if it's the same thing you're doing, but yeah, it's where I had enough people. I know some of my people were moving in too anyway.
Yeah.
Which I'm okay with. Because that is still in the same province. Or same, yeah, province. Alright, boys, let's make it 2-0. 2-0.
Just gotta keep pushing. Don't let it slip.
Good win, O'Reilly. Yeah, good win, O'Reilly. I confused myself there for a second.
Sometimes you just forget words.
Oh, a couple of rebounds. Back out to the point. Oh. Yes, O'Reilly from Marner.
Nice.
That's right. Oh man, O'Reilly's got like a massive amount of stitches. Right at the end, like right at the end of the last game, literally like 40 seconds left. He's battling in front of the net. I think it's Montour, like brings his stick up and like just smashes him. And they didn't call it a penalty at first, right? Oh, there's a whistle, but he's like O'Reilly's like bleeding like crazy. So like the refs look at it, they call it, they review it. Yeah, but it was like kind of too late by that point with 40 seconds left. But they looked good on the extra attacker even then, right?
Yeah.
Like it was, yeah. Bobrovsky could have had that. And really, tribesmen, rioters, calm down in time for stability, local population happiness. I'm like, well, I'm already losing stability. I don't know if I want to do that. Anglia for 20 months. I'll just disperse them. Shots 8-2 for Toronto. So the weird thing. So obviously I can't watch on like Sportsnet. So I'm getting. It'll be like the ESPN broadcast or like this one tonight's TNT. I don't know what they stand for, but half the time they don't have the shot clock up. Like they'll put it up briefly and then take it down. It's really annoying because it's. I find that is a handy way to get a quick sense of how the game's going, right? So like when I turned the third period on last time when I got home, I couldn't tell. Like I was like, are they playing well? I don't know. Like I mean, it's not a for sure the case, but it's useful. Are you leaving? Are you sailing right now?
No, that's the disloyal guy.
Oh, okay. I was like, whoa, you didn't even tell me.
Nah, he's just doing his own thing. Actually, wonder where he's going.
I was curious. Maybe he's going raiding, but I don't think they can. It's not like Crusader
No,
Kings.
he's going down to that one sea down there. Why is he going to Normandy? It's too early.
Like, what year is it? It's like 800 years early, almost 900.
Okay, now he's just coming back. I don't know. I guess
It's probably just going on
sailing.
maneuver. It's just practicing.
Yeah,
That's fair.
Just yeah, fair enough.
You want to
I
get them good to go.
Yeah. I've got 2 boats of my own that aren't disloyal vassals.
Another power play
Hey.
for against Kachuk.
Ah, no longer importing iron. Sadness.
Yeah, we'll sell leather. Anything to bring in more money.
Well, yes.
I still haven't got. I was trying to save. I spent a little bit on some things, so I'm back down to like 110. It's like
Is there a
so
way I can
slow.
give you money?
Uh,
Like I'm sitting on extra and I don't need it.
nah, it's fine. Don't worry
Hey, I'm getting it back at an insane rate.
about it.
Like, yeah, I'm
Well,
pretty good.
tell me what your maintenance costs are. Like when you hover over the treasury in the top left, what are
Fleet
your
maintenance,
expenses?
0.19, fort maintenance 0.40.
Fleet. How is the 0.9? How many ships do you have?
I've only got 2 that I'm actually
Oh,
paying
okay.
for
Two
because the other
for
guys
yeah.
stole the others.
So I'm at like, I'm paying 1.1, and fort maintenance is 0.8. What was your fort?
0.40 I believe. Do you have 2 forts or just 1?
I think I probably have 2, but I'm also
Well,
paying
what do
wages.
you have your thing set to? Isn't there like what's your fort maintenance set
Oh
to
yeah, that's a good point.
under economy?
I think I thought I knocked it down, but maybe because we were at war it went up. Where is economy again?
A little money bag near the top, right under the
Oh, yeah.
government.
Fleet. Oh yeah, I also put the maintenance up again. Yeah, we'll drop that. What's this wages thing? Following people being paid for their services. Why am I paying? What's your wages at?
0.85.
Okay, mine's not too
Yeah, it seems to be just what I'm
bad. Ooh,
paying like all of the researchers and stuff.
Chuck went after. It looks like Nylander with his like elbow or something. Or nice.
Hmm.
Oh, I didn't get his. No, okay, the elbow. He got him in the chest, but he just knocked him down. I could lower my fleet maintenance.
Oh wow.
Okay, tell me when we're gonna go. I'm lowering my fleet maintenance for now.
There's a big revolt going on in England.
Wire.
The
Oh yeah.
Canatia? Canatia? Yeah.
Kentiakin? I don't know. Oh, Riley almost got another one. Oh, I got money. Thanks, buddy.
Welcome.
Don't do it too much. I have pride, you know. But oh, the Eudosia is expanding in the north, and they took one of the territories in my province. When they didn't have to, there's lots of spaces elsewhere they could expand. This is
That
questionable.
just sounds rude.
Well, I don't feel like conquering a whole nation again.
Oh, nice of you.
Well, I don't want it. Like I'm still assimilating
Yeah.
the last ones. Oh, Bobrovsky's helmet got knocked off on a Marner shot. Bobrovsky. You probably don't remember that, but there was, I can't remember what it was. I think it was probably back in like 2013 or 2014, and they were debating who should go. I think it was who should go on the cover of the next EA like NHL. And Bobrovsky had like a crazy good year that year, and whoever it was like on TSN was like, there's something about like where they're like Bobrovsky. I just remember that. he's had a good playoff so far. Like crazy, like they beat Boston. That's insane.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that. I feel like if Toronto had to face Boston again, that would
They weren't. They were looking hurt though, man. But
Yeah.
part of me kind of wanted to, because I thought it would have been another one of those like demons just to get out of the way.
Yeah,
But
just
it is what it is. I'm not. You know.
kill all of them at once.
Yeah,
But
exactly right. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, so apparently Bobrovsky, so he was also the goalie for Columbus when they knocked off Tampa Bay when they swept them, like the year before Tampa Bay started like winning all the time. And in that year, I think they had set their record, or no, I guess they wouldn't have set their record, but they had like 62 wins or something like that. They might have set their record for wins in this season. And then And he beat them that year, and then he beats Boston. It's just like, man, he just kills off the good teams. Oh, what a tip! Tavares just couldn't. That was nasty. No goal. They didn't score. He stopped it, but
I'm looking under decisions, and there's one there. Form Tribal Kingdom.
yeah, I think that's when you
Which,
kind of settle down, basically,
yeah. Oh no, why are they stealing my stockpiles of stuff?
because they can. Wait, where's decisions anyway?
Under National Overview.
Oh, okay.
Like, all it takes is 25 centralizations
Oh, I see.
and clan chiefs to, not
Yeah.
hate me. Which, neither of those I have.
Yeah.
Because clan chiefs hate me.
Of course, that means you can't migrate anymore. But we might. I
Yeah.
don't know. But I think you could
Not
like.
something quite yet.
I think.
There'll be an
Yeah. I
eventually.
think you can like go the other direction too, where you can pull up roots again.
Hmm. I just feel like access to the standing armies would be so good.
I feel
If
like
that's
we're
indeed what comes
not
of it.
gonna like. I don't. Let me check and see what we need for that. Monarchy or republic? Maybe. Yeah. Maybe if that counts as a monarchy, I guess it.
Yeah, I would assume
Maybe
so.
it would.
It's a kingdom, like it says so. But yeah, who knows?
I mean, so the thing is, it might make sense because we're not going to be migrating again anytime soon.
Not until England, probably, right?
Yeah, and even then, that might just be like normal invasions, and then when CK comes, we could like break off
Yeah.
or something. It kind of makes sense to settle down. I mean, it's not like again like we're not planning right now. But maybe those barbarian hordes come from the east. That's when we'll have to like pull up roots
Get up
again.
and go.
Yeah. Like, see ya. I'm out of.
We are out of here.
I guess that rebellion's being put down pretty well.
Yeah.
My tribal chiefs like me, so I might be able to pull it off. Well, I need a lot.
Where's
Was it
the civilization
centralization? My civilization or my centralization?
Oh, centralization.
Oh yeah, that's
check
yeah. I need to have a long
centralization.
way to go for that. I'm still at like negative 48 for that.
Yeah. I've actually got like +6 and is growing at a decent rate. I guess that's why I'm getting some research points. is
Yeah.
from That.
100%. That has an effect on it for sure. I'm gonna start working towards that. I'm gonna enact property ownership instead of anarchic society. Which actually, curious, that what, lower centralization? Huh? Property ownership. I mean, I get it, but as opposed to anarchic society, it lowers
Yeah.
centralization. However, what I might do.
Oh wow, the two clan chiefs are dueling.
I'm also gonna do barter economy statues. Which evens it out. Actually, let's mint coins. I'm gonna start minting coins. Let's do it. I believe in that actually.
Money.
Yeah, I don't understand why some of these like again I get why they would lower your centralization relative to a more central society. But I don't see how moving from an anarchic society to owning property ownership or insular clans to local dynasties or like that should be like
Should be better than the one
less
before it.
less lowering of the centralization. You know what I mean?
Yeah, instead of like minus to be -1, so to speak,
Yeah, yeah. Like
over time.
yeah. I don't know. That's kind of funny. It's strange. That's a strange. So I want to go to like local dynasties, but that would then put me back. So right now I took coin minting, which gives me +10, and property ownership, which gives me minus point 0.5, like 0.05 on centralization each month. So right now I'm gaining 0.05 centralization a month. So I wanted to go to local dynasties, but then that would put me in 0 again. I do want to centralize a bit, so I'm just gonna leave that. Huh, you can't change your war philosophy unless your centralization is less than -80. Interesting. Ad hoc justice system. Interesting. Anyway, I'll slowly get my centralization up. How's your shipbuilding effort coming?
I have completed building them. I
All
just
right.
realized. I'm also doing a bit of expanding my borders. And with that, I'm getting all sorts of trade requests, which is nice. As like, I'm basically flushing out the rest of the one province I've got there. Especially this livestock, that's pretty great. So if I can keep getting better and better trade deals. Those can head back to the capital. Alright, yeah, I should be able to go to war soon. Just sending those colonists back. As you can probably see, I almost finished out my second province, filling them up with the
Nice.
guys. I was able to just kind of take some of the guys from that last recruitment drive and kind of take them back and colonize all this stuff, and was able to give me another trade deal.
Oh, Florida just got one back.
Alright, so how many troops can you bring?
I can raise 8 cohorts. So that would be 4,000.
Yeesh, that's a lot.
Yeah, 4,000.
Yeah. Yeah, I can bring, I think it was 2,500? No, not 2,000. Wait, was it 2,000? Yeah. Wait, what? 1 sec. Yes, 2,500. Alright, got my boats. So if I click on those guys.
Are you at war yet? Can you declare war with?
No, not yet.
Okay.
The only war goal I have is show supremacy. Let's check elsewhere actually. Would it be worth waiting for a Casus Belli, or I don't know.
What's that? Sorry, say that again.
Oh, just checking to see if it'd be worth getting a Casus Belli or no on those guys.
I don't think I can't remember. I think I used like a domination one.
Yeah, or didn't you show naval superiority or something?
Yeah, I think it was like naval superiority.
Yeah, that drops a bunch of stability and stuff. I'm just wondering. Also, unfortunately, Urboni is in a giant defensive league now, so at least if they attack me, they don't have that. All these guys together, if we want to attack, what is that, Cornwall, I think, they have a decent amount of ships. 4, 5, and 3, I think. So it wouldn't be ideal. But I mean, they also have a city that we could try to raise for
Yeah.
money. You want to try
Sorry.
doing a war against Cornwall?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay. Naval superiority or just superiority? I wonder.
Well, which one? The thing to think about is which one do you think would be easier for you to fulfill the war goals? Because that way, then you'll be able to do that and like make peace with them after, right?
Well, if we have the naval, we will that like we can tell that we have the naval
Okay,
superiority.
then let's go with that for sure.
Okay. Yeah, because the superiority one is like land battles, and I
Yeah,
don't know if we're gonna be able to beat them at
yeah,
that.
oh yeah, yeah. That's what I'm just saying. Just like you can verify
Yeah,
that,
keep
and
that in
then that
mind.
makes sense.
Um, yeah, and we should have enough ships to beat them.
Yeah.
Alrighty, yeah, declare war, naval superiority, call allies. Okay.
All right. Okay, put my fleet maintenance back up, and I'm raising my levies.
We want to marshal in the Sea Mare Germanicum, considering both of our ports
Yeah, yeah.
harbor it.
Yeah, exactly. That
Yeah.
works for me. I'm just gonna it'll take probably another month or maybe 2 months to get my um, like the morale of my fleet back up. So
Alrighty.
just give me 1 second.
Oh hey, I actually got control of my 8 boats back.
Nice,
Nice. That guy apparently doesn't hate me now, so I'm
nice.
not gonna count on them, but they might as well sail with us for the moment.
Okay, my armies are here. Sorry, I've just been trying to fiddle with some settings on the side too.
Yeah, no worries.
We can probably go because you have a big fleet now too. So,
Yeah.
what am I doing? Let me load them up. All right, so let's sail.
Alright, we want to follow the coastline down.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright. I just let it auto select. Do we want to move it territory by territory or?
Yeah, that works for me.
Alright, I'm stopping in the next one then.
Just let me know when you want to go.
Alright, moving to the next one.
Okay.
Alright, moving to the next one.
Okay.
Actually, wait a second. Once we get to the next one.
Okay.
Alright, try moving yours. I think I've attached mine to yours.
Okay.
Nice. I've attached.
Okay, so I'll
I
just
just
move
noticed,
it right
I
off.
noticed the option was lit up. I'm like, hey, that works.
Okay.
So I guess the goal is to hopefully raid their big city
Yeah.
to see if that little
What I'll do is I'll
option
actually
actually
attach mine to yours eventually when we get there.
yeah. And I guess we blockade the ports would be a good
Yeah. Does
thing.
this say how many ships they actually have?
Well, so that guy's got 4. His allies
Well,
have
who are these
5 and
guys? Are
3.
these enemies that just sailed by us?
I don't think so, no.
It was like I just saw it really big.
They've got an imminent battle coming. They've got 12 ships right in front of us. But we should obviously overpower them, hopefully.
Let's take a look at this. Outside of naval range. Okay, that's okay. All right, let's do this.
Yeah. Oh, they're running. They're running.
Oh, there we go. Now we're together.
Yeah, now this time it's working, I hope. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Now we're actually joint fighting, unlike that other time. Alright, shall we land in Fortis Valum?
One second. Where? Oh, Fortis.
Fortis
Yeah.
Valum, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, moving my
I just
troops.
paused it just so we can get that.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Coordinating things will be easier that way.
So I have to like do each mine independently.
You do? I just clicked and dragged and
Oh,
sent them all.
weird. Maybe I, clearly just doing it wrong.
Alright. We want to see if we... I guess we can't port assault because we don't have a big thing.
Yeah, no big ship. I guess we should probably just leave our fleets together for now, just so they don't get like jumped separately.
Do you want to... Can we blockade ports or no?
Well, it should be blockaded just by sitting here.
I guess war... Yeah, some war score.
Okay, where do we want to go?
I'm
Here,
just
I'll 1 second. I'll try to attach. Not allowed. Where do I attach?
I just hit the allowed button, so maybe one would work.
Where is the attach button?
It should be right above the settle.
Where do I settle?
It's on the right side.
Oh, yeah.
Hunter.
Got it.
Alright.
Okay, yeah, it's good. 1 second. I had to do it again now.
Yeah. I just realized they could have mercenaries. There's an 11,000 stack there, but I don't think they've hired them. But
yeah, okay. My guys are all attached to yours, so you should be good to go.
Alright. They're running again. Uh-oh. Oh, right, my horsemen. I keep forgetting those horsemen. They keep running ahead.
That's good, that's good.
Now, I'm going to pause real quick.
Do what you need. You're in charge.
Yeah, once we're done the siege, I want to see if that option's there to, like, raid or whatever it is. I got gout or something. Yeah, we'll see what happens when that's done. Do you want to move our ships over to the other ports, see if that increases the war score?
Over...
To the left one. Fortis Valum's ocean.
Well, we own it now, so it shouldn't blockade it,
Doesn't
right?
affect it.
I wouldn't think so, because we are now in possession of it.
Yeah.
And there is the one port there that we are
currently doing,
blockading it. Oh, they're coming back. No, that's not necessary. That's Britannia.
As long as they don't hire that 11,000 stack that's sitting on us, we'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long siege. Yeah, now my fleet maintenance is up since those guys became loyal again.
Yeah.
But I mean, that was very handy. Or either that or one, as soon as I declared war, they figured, hey, let's go to war with them or whatever.
Yeah.
We'll see in peacetime if they'll let me lower them. So the percentage, is that the percentage of the siege or the percentage of
No, that's so how sieges work roughly is that there's when it's like not just when it has a fort, there's different, it has to like fully surrender. And it goes through stages, multiple stages. This is how it works in EU and also I think in Crusader Kings. So that's the chance of it advancing to the next stage. And as time goes on, there'll be bigger bonuses because right now it's negative 28%, right?
Yeah.
And then there's other events that'll happen to you, like the event might, a certain role might be like water supplies run out, or defenders desert, or like sickness goes through the attackers' camp, stuff like that, right? And then over time, as it builds up, and as also those events also increase the effect. So like if like water runs out, it'll increase your stage or stuff. I don't know all the ins and outs, but that's roughly how it works, right? So, yeah, so that's kind of the way it'll take time, and it definitely does add randomness to it.
Yeah.
So
Hopefully our food stocks last.
that should be good. We landed pretty quick early on. $191, getting there.
Do we want to split our naval forces and go and blockade that port that's up north as well, just to increase the war score?
Let's do that if we need when you're ready to make peace. I don't really want to split up until you're sure. You might, because you might be able to make peace as it is, right? So
well,
I think
the button's lit up, but I'm not sure if I want to click it. I'm not sure
well,
if it immediately does it.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah.
Oh, too few men for the siege.
Oh what?
For level of fortress. It appears that we're not going to be
we
able to
lost.
actually siege
Oh,
this
because we
place.
lost some food and we're going down.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what we'll do is we'll go back. We can take our troops back.
All right.
And then restock, and then come back and just do it from scratch.
Okay. Heading back to the boats then.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm attached to you, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, it also brings yours. Just wanted to make sure none of our guys got left behind for their army to.
Yeah. Let me know when you're all loaded, and I'll just send them all back.
Yeah.
You're good. You're all loaded too.
Just checking. Yeah, and my boat should be attached to yours as well. Oh, it looks like their fort is automatically taking back the province that we took.
What we'll do though is we'll just land directly on it, I think.
Yeah.
And their army is defeated, and also, or at least, well, it should be a lot weaker.
Yeah,
we're also
back to 0.
Did your horses get, like your cavalry get actually destroyed?
I don't know. Yeah, actually they did for the moment. I don't know. I can't re-raise them.
Yeah, well, we could put our levies down and then put them back. Like we'll figure out a way.
War score is back to 0, so I feel like once we want to beat these guys, I'm not sure if blockading means we just sit outside of it, or we actually have to like take it.
Yeah.
Like take the province that the port's on, which we can take 2 out of 3. So.
Yeah.
It does help that both of our capital harbors are like right next to each other.
Yeah. Feel free to detach from mine too whenever you're ready. I think we're pretty safe.
Cannot spend levies while at war.
Oh, weird.
So just recharge after a while.
I don't know about the it's too bad about the cavalry unit, but yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why they keep running ahead. I guess since they're a separate cohort, they don't move with the other ones.
Yeah, when they're all separate. Maybe though you could attach them. You might be able to attach them yourself.
I'll try to make sure to do that. Just make sure all of them are actually following one.
Yeah.
Because that's the second time this happened. Food supply is going up.
Sorry, I've just been trying to sort some settings out here.
I just once these guys are resupplied with food, it'll be great.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, I died. Skill died.
Aw.
Yeah. It's been a good run though.
Yeah.
Oh, that family's not doing well at all. Oh, I think some of my guys are disloyal now, so I might only be able to send.
Oh.
We'll see.
Oh, is it that 3,000 stack?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oof.
Oh, he just
That's
died
rough.
though. He just died, so maybe like the next guys. Oh, now they're loyal
Yeah.
again. So.
Hey.
Man, none of them are like having kids. Anyway, they're loyal again because the guy died. But it was the Skeffings actually that were disloyal. Now there's like, okay, so there's 4 males. None of them have children though.
Oof. Yeah, just checking mine, and fortunately my guy's got 2 kids, which is nice.
I don't know, like, are they just like not getting, like, do they only marry within their clan kind of thing?
Hmm.
Well, the next time one of them is in charge, I'll just adopt a bunch of people, and then maybe that will
Yeah.
help.
I'm thinking also recruiting mercenaries just to help get the siege done.
I mean, if you have the money.
Um, cost you 348. That's quite hefty. It's the cheapest. 2 something. Yeah, that's not too bad. Just, you know, make sure that we don't have to come back again.
Yeah.
Alright, my guys are all resupplied. I'm just gonna grab the
Yeah.
guys. Might actually need to bring them over in a second wave, just because there's 3,000 of them. But it'll hopefully give us the boost we need.
Yeah. Let me know when you want to go, when you're ready to go.
Yeah. I'm just remarshaling my army and my navy's out in the
Okay.
thing. I'm actually gonna sail my boats up to pick up the mercenaries. Does that work with you?
Yeah, yeah, sure. Just do you want me
Okay.
to? I can attach my fleet to yours too.
Yeah, just in case it's pirates.
Yeah. Can you enable attachments? There
Yep.
we go. Perfect. Good to go.
Probably want to actually drop these mercenaries back at home a little bit, just because their morale's pretty bad due to literally being so far away. Actually, no, it's going up again, so we'll see.
First war of Saxonian aggression. We're getting pretty close to an hour and a half. Well, let's do this siege, and
Yeah.
that'll be a good place to stop for the night.
Yep. Hey, all of them fit, I think.
Nice.
Hopefully.
Oh yeah, because you got your other ships back too.
Yeah.
Nice.
Big help that.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Just gotta actually hit the boats. There we go.
Oh, I can attach them to your army even before they land.
Nice. I'm gonna attach my guys to my other guys, just so nobody runs ahead this time.
Nice.
Looking at you, horsemen, like cavalry.
Wait, did you get them back?
No, this is from the mercenaries.
Oh, okay.
They're bringing 500. They have chariots, actually. Wow. 500 light cavalry, 1,500 chariots, 1,500 archers. Ah, great, storms. Why does there have to be stormy seas right then? I'm losing less than a gold a month, so I should be able to maintain this for a while.
Oh, like from the mercenary? That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, like I'm minus 80 or like 0.80. I mean, so it's not too bad.
Yeah.
It is nice having a really big combined
Yeah.
naval power.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's pretty useful, right?
Oh yeah, especially when I can actually blockade things. Looking at you, CK. Alright, they're almost there. Oh, it's that? They built a new thing?
Yeah, that's
New
what it
building in
looks
there? religious complexes. Well, we might end up burning that down.
Mm, that's not like that's like not historical at all. Ooh,
No.
battle.
Oh, naval battle. We've got
Oh.
12 ships.
Ooh, I captured 3 of them, or
Hey,
we did
nice.
together. I don't know, like.
Yeah. Want to take
Oh,
their
no,
port again with the?
no,
the actual
go,
ships?
because remember we ran out of food.
Okay. Right. All right. Selecting mega. Why can I not
They had a
move on?
female in charge of their, or, like a woman was their admiral there.
There we go. Moving in.
Yeah, the admiral was a woman there
Hmm.
in the battle.
Oh, nice. They moved their army off.
Yeah, so that means my navy will now be.
Just moving our boats around to see if we can see if that actually blockades this other one or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's true though. I don't know how to tell though.
Those had naval range actually. Never mind that. They're going back there.
I think they were outside of naval range anyway, but even
Yeah.
there, but whatever.
Okay, the war score does go up with the thing. Oh yeah, no, mine fortunately is still in naval range. You want to move yours back into it?
Yeah,
don't know
just
what your
move
naval
over
range
to
is.
Durnova area. That might work. I don't know why.
Okay.
Oh, it's because you're closer. Yeah, obviously. I'm like,
Yeah,
why is yours?
like-
I was like, no, it's because
My
your
naval
port
range
is literally closer.
literally- Yeah, mine's literally 1 to the left, so that makes sense. Also, yeah, sitting our ships there actually gives us a decent bit of war score.
Oh, it's still outside.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Do you want to move
how far
over
back can you
one
go?
more? Just move over to like the Isle of Wight. There. That should be close enough. It's not like we need to worry about it too much.
Yeah.
There we go. It might be possible to assault the city too. Oh, I think I'm in
let
charge
me-
of it. I think I'm in charge of it because I can click the button.
Yeah.
Do you want me to
Oh.
assault it?
Yeah. 'Cause you
What's
have
their
more
What's their
guys.
garrison? 1400.
The garrison is I don't know how to check.
1040. I don't know. Do we want to
Yeah.
risk it? Because like if we lose too many, then we might not be able to siege it anymore.
True, but we're gonna run out of food eventually anyway.
Okay, watch the food, and when we get actually, yeah, let's do it. Let's just see what
Yeah,
happens.
food's getting pretty bad.
Oh, oh well.
At
Oh,
least 2,000.
oh no,
Oh,
they're down to. Yes.
come on. Hey. Now can we do the thing?
Oh, I had an
Pillage.
event to do it.
Oh, like to pillage it?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, you were the siege fort leader, so
Do you want? I got like 150 gold from it. Do you want?
yeah,
some?
we can split the profit. It's fine.
Here, I'll see if I can give you.
Let's take out their army.
Okay,
While
yeah,
we're
go
at
ahead. Yeah. How do I? Okay, send gift. So I need to give you like 75. So 8.
Hey. Man, that was actually pretty successful.
I'm also gonna start building that city. So I've given you 8, and I owe you like 60.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
It's fine if we
67.
don't remember exactly, but hey.
Did it take time for you to build a city, or did it just?
Yeah, it
oh
took
yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Not too long. Oh, actually, yeah. If you want to use, oh, did you already get it started? Nice.
Yeah, yeah. But I have more than enough to
Nice.
give you.
Alright. Let's pull the navy back. Let's head home. Let's sue for peace. Just gonna pause it real quick. Also, thank you for the money.
Once they get our
What
troops,
for you?
once I pay you off, that's when we can we'll call it for the night.
Yep.
Yeah, I had the chance. I could have been gentle, or not. But I also had the option. I don't know if it was because I have a certain trait, and it gave me like reputation and a bunch of like 150 gold. I'm like, oh, you know what? We're the Germanic tribes.
Yep.
We're gonna go that way.
I'm trying to figure out what is demanding peace. This demands white peace.
Yeah.
0 amount of aggressive expansion, that's fine. But what is... Oh. Dominion to Anglia.
What?
Apparently, I can demand that you get Anglia. Or you get all the... No, you get all the land.
Yeah.
Do you want it?
No, no. I don't know
Okay.
why. Yeah, 'cause I
So,
see it too. Where I could like make peace
yeah.
on my own and demand it, but I don't
I
know
guess
why
because
you
you took
couldn't.
it.
Oh
Because
yeah, I
you're the
took.
siege leader.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I could ask them to become your subject, tributary.
No, no, it's okay. I just would they do it?
uh,
I don't think our war score would be high enough to make them do that.
no, yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't want to get involved in that quite yet.
I don't want to cede
Probably
province.
would
Or,
end
oh, I
us up.
see. I'm just trying to figure out the
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
thing.
That would probably end
Oh
us.
yeah,
We'd probably end up in war sooner rather than later with like
yeah. No, I
10
just realized, yeah, it's
basically.
because that I can ask for the one province that I'm currently occupying that
Right.
we just fought them on,
I wonder if
but
I
you
could.
can get all the other ones because you're occupying
I
all
might
them.
be able to transfer you them too. I don't know. Yeah, I
That's fine.
could.
I don't want them. It's fine. We don't. I don't need that. Don't
There,
need
but
that
see
hassle
there,
yet.
I just transferred you one. I think, at least I thought I did.
Um.
Yeah, yeah. So I
Yeah.
can.
Yeah. Now I
So
can ask for
yeah,
all three.
right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's just kind of interesting to figure out the mechanic.
Yeah, it's good to know.
Yeah, and then yeah, because the capital, I would need to be occupying the capital in order to ask, like, demand the whole thing.
Right.
Um, yeah, no, I'm not asking them to do that. The white piece is fine.
No. Yeah, we don't.
We got what we came for.
Money,
Yep,
mostly.
mostly money. All right, I'm pausing.
Yeah. So I've given you 16.
I mean, it might not have been worth it considering the amount spent on the mercenaries over the amount actually gained, but it's also experience, right?
Yeah,
Figuring out how it works.
Yeah, how much did you spend on the mercenaries?
It was 100 up front and then whatever, but yeah, it's fine. Again, it's mainly just to get the
Yeah, figure out how it
figure
works.
it out. How do can I disband the mercenaries now?
Maybe in the mercenary tab.
Yeah, I'm looking there. Alright, everybody on the boats, everybody going home.
Let's go. Well, mine aren't attached to you. Oh yeah, because we're at peace now. So
Oh,
mine weren't.
sorry
But
about that.
the armies followed you onto the ships because I didn't tell them to do that. But
Yeah.
and that was you ordered them after too. After I don't know. Interesting.
It's
Very
weird.
interesting. Oh,
So how do
just
I
taught it.
tell these guys to go down? Maybe when I hit lower levies, it'll
Yeah.
automatically disband them.
Probably don't count on it though.
No, I'm not. But now, since we just fought 3 factions there, it's a bit of an with decent size. You know, they're not huge.
Yeah.
Like, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
Considering,
No.
you know, the size that they were able to pull versus the amount of troops we were able to pull.
Yeah.
It might, good things ahead then for if, we end up going to war with Uboni and whatever.
Yeah.
How do I disband these mercenaries?
Maybe they just when their contract runs, like maybe the
I
time.
think the contract was until I get rid of them. I disband. There we go. Yeah, I got them.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
nice.
All right. Yeah. Let's. Oh, and I still owe you money. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah. Wait, what's this? An event? One sec, pausing it.
Yeah. So I'm giving you 16. Well, I guess 8 and a bit. So say 17.
Great. I just got a great flood.
Oh wow.
Oh, in Flajwa, I don't know. I don't really care about that province. But I will still spend a bit of money to keep it.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm pausing.
So I've given you 25 so far. Okay. So now that's 25, 33. Okay, and then so it's about 8 and a third. So I said 33. That makes it 40. Let's say 42.
I died.
Oh no.
Oof. Where I don't have enough skeppings to fill the slots. No.
So at 50.
There we go. That works.
Uh, 58.
Yes, I love looking east and seeing a giant tide of yellowish green.
Roxlane, yeah. What did I say? It's 50. It's 42, 50, 58, and then this will be 60, 66. Yeah.
It's all nice and great, but unfortunately one of the skeppings was still 50 gold from us. Unbelievable.
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 Who do they
Hopefully
think
I'll
they
get
are?
it back whenever he becomes chief or something.
Yeah, you probably should, because it'd be like his
Yeah, hopefully
treasure.
personal.
So like, one more, and then I think we're pretty much, that's the half. Alright, last one. There you go. There's your share.
Hey, thank you.
Alright, well, I think that's as good a place as any. You had a successful raid, I've had a successful
Indeed.
raid. Alright, well, we'll leave that
Sounds good.
back next week.